Okay, my friends, this is Donnie,
And Sandra.
and we are coming to you from Hertford County, which is right here. And what you're seeing out here is we tried to start this before it got dark, but that's okay. That's okay.
The
You're
time
good.
change has thrown us off.
Yeah, I'll show an overlay of where we're at and what our spot looks like. But we are at Cypress Cove Retreat.
Yes.
Cypress Cove Retreat. Be looking for the site review on this. And we are at the coastal region of North Carolina. Coastal region of North Carolina, there are three regions: mountains, Piedmont, and the coast. And we are at the coastal region, and it comes in a good ways. And so you'd imagine that you'd say, "Oh, Donnie, this right here is the coast." Actually, the coast comes in way around this area, and it kind of comes down like that. And so we are very quickly we are moving across this state. And when I was putting the sticker on, I laid out the stickers of the counties that we have left, and this is what's left, guys. Actually, which one has six left? We're doing 8 counties.
We have
No, this one has six left in it.
all three of these have 6 left. This one
Okay.
has 7.
Okay, so let's just say I take this one away. We're doing 8 counties on this trip at the time of this recording. So if you look at what's left here, that is what we're going to have left after the end of this road trip. So we are fastly approaching the end of this. Matter of fact, when we finish the road trip on this particular, when we finish our travel season on this particular travel season, we may have as little as 10 counties left. 10 counties left, and we'll be done.
And we are making the Instant Pot Meatloaf tonight. And if y'all want to watch go through our playlists, we got cooking in the
there's a video.
Yeah,
made that. We were at Mount Airy when we did it, and so she's making meatloaf right now, guys.
And tonight I'm taking a shortcut and I'm making instant mashed potatoes. So I'm cooking green beans on the bottom tonight.
Yeah. So there's green beans on the bottom, and let's see, is it green beans and then a metal layer? Metal tray. It's like a tray, and then you have that apple cooker. That apple cooker that we got. We did a video on that, guys. I'll put a link in that also, but I'll put a link in the description below on how she made meatloaf with the Instapot, and our whole meal, except for the potatoes, is right in this one cooker, this Instapot, and so but. She can make meatloaf in an Instapot, and it's really good. And so, but I'll put a link in the description below if you guys want to check that out. But we are in Hertford County, and I've got the gang all with us, and so Finn's a little bit fidgety.
Yeah.
And but
there's a big dog outside. He's not real sure about.
Yeah. There's it looks like a lab, and he's walking around. And you know what? That dog's seen so many people, and so many other dogs. It probably could not care less. And so, but this thing is really...
It's fixing to seal. Fixing to seal. Yep.
And, but it is. Almost. But anyway, let's go ahead and let's get the fun facts. The fun facts for Hertford County. All right. Where are we? We're right there. We're right there. Now, the night before, we were boondocking at a location off a Harvest Host at on Northampton County. And so that's right there. That's where we were last night, just for one night. And we're here for one night. And just a lot of rural areas out here, a lot of farmland. But anyway, Hertford County, the area is 360 square miles. 360 square miles. All right. As before, I'm going to give you the population.
Okay.
The population now and the population what it was a few years ago.
Okay.
And how much it has dropped.
Okay.
How much has dropped. Now, guys, on this particular road trip, I told Sandra that she is going to be shocked on how many people is leaving the rural areas and moving to the city. And so one reason is just for jobs.
Oh, I can imagine.
We can tell because these little small mom and pop towns and stuff, which we love.
Yes.
I would rather, matter of fact, we live in a small town where we live at. But people, they just can't find the work.
No.
And the jobs and stuff. And it shows in these little small towns.
It does. And you can do a lot of older houses. You can tell they've been here a long time. There's a lot of history that we drove through also.
Yeah. Mount Airy. If Mount Airy did not have Andy Griffith, it could look like some of these towns, that we have today. Andy Griffith really helped put Mount Airy and where they're at today. And so it's the hometown of Andy Griffith. And so, but at any rate, the population right now, 2025, I found that it was 18,000. Get this, 18,335. 18,335. Now, we heard from a historian on YouTube, this guy's a professor, that people are leaving the rural areas and moving to the city. This right here is probably the biggest drop I've seen on any of the counties that we've been talking about. Now, in 2019, 5,000 since 2019, 5,677 people left the county.
Wow.
Or they could have just died. They could have passed away.
Not that many people died.
But, I know, but I'm just saying not all of them we can necessarily
COVID had
say.
anything to do with it.
I don't know. But it's really funny because from 2019 to 2025, 5,677 people dropped. The population dropped by that much. And so, again, these are rural areas, guys. So if it's crowded where you're at, come to Hertford. Hertford County, located in North Carolina's coastal plain region and partially bordering the state of Virginia, was formed from Bertie County. Pronounce it for me.
Chowan.
Yep. Chowan. I keep calling it Chowan and Cowan and all that. It's Chowan. And so, which we are at the
Chowan River.
Chowan River. We're right at it. Any rate, and Northampton counties in 1759. The county took its name from Francis Seymour Conway, Earl and later Marquis of Hertford.
Oh.
Communities in the county include the county seat of Winton, originally Wintown. Now it's Winton right now, Winton, but it was originally Winnton, Wintown, incorporated in 1766, which replaced Cotton's Ferry.
Oh, there's a lot of cotton out here.
Yeah, a tremendous amount. Once inhabited by the Choanoic, it's Meherrin, it's Meherrin, and Tuscarora Indian tribes. The eastern area of Hertford County was explored by English settlers of the early Roanoke Island and Jamestown colonies and became a British possession known as the Parish of St. Barnabas.
Wow.
Settlers took full advantage of the area's rich farmland as well as the opportunities for fishing offered by the Chowan River, again, which we are at. The town of Winton was the first North Carolina town to be burned during the Civil War. That was February 20th, 1862. Though the county later experienced some industrial development and had incorporated manufacturing into its economy by the 1950s, agriculture continued to dominate through the early 2000s, with staples such as tobacco, cotton, peanuts, corn, and soybeans among the leading crops. The county also hosts the modern-day Meherrin Indian tribe, which has about 700 members. If you want to learn any more, go to www.ncpedia.org. That's www.ncpedia.org. EDIA.org. Now,
didn't you say that the Earl of Hertford or whatever, his last name is Conway? We drove through the town of Conway today.
Yeah. We sure did. And I have 2 ghost stories.
Ooh.
I have 2 ghost stories for this county. So after we eat our food, which this thing has sealed up.
Yep.
It is sealed up.
28 minutes. We'll be having meatloaf.
28 minutes, and we're going to have some food, some good cooking food. And so
smells good. You smell the green beans.
Yeah, I can smell the green beans already. We're going to sit down and we're going to do these ghost stories.
Yep. And then we're going to go out and try to see the meteor shower in the Northern Lights.
Tonight they're having the Northern Lights should be seen, and we're more north.
Yes, we're almost in Virginia.
Yeah, we're almost in Virginia. So we're gonna be higher up. So the Chowan, is it Chowan?
Chowan River.
Chowan River. I'm having a really hard time pronouncing that because I keep wanting to say Chowan. But the Chowan River, there's not much light pollution where we're at. Not at all, guys.
No.
And
so we should be able to see the meteor shower and the Northern Lights.
The Northern Lights real easily. And they're also having a meteor shower also. And so it's going to be the Northern Lights and a meteor shower at the same time.
And these meteors don't just like fall and dissipate. They you can see them streaming.
They streak across the skies. Yeah. Okay, cool deal. Well, other than that,
and it's a clear night.
This county, guys, is number 75.
Yep.
Is number 75. And so we have, looking at this map right here, you look at this, we have 3/4 of this state already completed in our challenge to stay in all 100 counties in North Carolina. 3/4 of the state is done.
Yeah.
And so now at the time of this recording, we're still got to go to all of these on this road trip. And we're going to come back down and we'll end right here. So this whole corner right here is going to be finished. All this is going to be done. Those are actually separate counties. There's 6 counties in here, and we're going to be staying in all 6 of them that are still left to do. And so on this road trip here, Lord willing, we could have as many as 90 done. 90 finished by the end of this road trip. Excuse me, by the end of this travel season.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a question. It's a question. So far we have
how many we have planned?
I think we have 88. 88 are reserved. We have 88 that are reserved. If we can just do 2 more counties, we'll have 90.
Maybe we can come up. We saw a little town we wanted to go to, and there's that plantation that from the last trip that we wanted to go to. If we stay like a week and go to 2 different campgrounds close to this area, then maybe we can do that and finish it.
That's the whole thing with this. Some people, they kind of give us a little curious eyebrow raise when they find out what we're doing. They're going, okay, now what are you doing?
Yeah.
And I don't know why it's so hard for folks to understand.
I'm telling you what, North Carolina, to me, not just because I'm from here, it is the most, as far as like geographically, you can be climbing a mountain and then the same day you could drive to the coast within just a few hours and put your feet in the sand.
It's so diversified.
So, yeah.
The geology of this state is extremely diversified, guys.
There's so many things to do. In fact, there's so many things to do. Donnie, you need to link that video that we watched with the 50 interesting facts about North Carolina that you may not know. We need to link that video.
Yeah, we'll link that to you. I'm telling you guys, we have seen some bizarre things. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying and that's not in a bad way.
No. And I've lived here my whole life, and there's things that we're discovering that I never knew.
Yeah, I had no clue. I had no clue. Transylvania County is still the most bizarre one.
But this is pretty cool, though. I mean, like you said, if you dropped us down today and didn't tell us where we were, I would have thought we were in Florida.
Yeah. Those cypress trees are it's just unique.
Yeah.
And it looks like something you'd see in in Florida is what you would think you would see it. But
and the dark water. I know we're close to the Dismal Swamp, and they say that has very dark water.
Yeah, we're going to be visiting the Dismal Swamp. That's on this road trip here. But the Transylvania County, 250 waterfalls, and they get somewhere it's close to 19 feet of rain a year. It's bizarre. It's just so bizarre. But where they're geographically located, they get that rain. They get that rain. But they said it's like a rainforest environment.
Yeah.
Here in North Carolina.
In North Carolina.
And so it's just really unique. But it's just, that's the thing, is once we're completed with this, only certain areas we're going to make annual trips. And then we might, there are some festivals we're wanting to go to.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're going to come back to certain areas, stay in a central area, make that base camp, and then we're going to go and have day trips in some of the counties and see some of the things that we've been wanting to see, but we just couldn't take the motorhome. And so that's one of the things we're still going to be doing. And so, but still, when I have people that will private message me and ask me about, hey, I'm wanting to go visit this area of North Carolina. Can you give me some recommendations? We have had several people do that with us. And so we've been able to give them some areas, and they've had a great time. And that's the whole thing with it, guys. This isn't about Donnie and Sandra's vacationing or Donnie and Sandra's trips. It's not, we're not trying to show off and things like that. This is about sharing our experiences in these counties with our friends, But guys, it's expensive to travel.
Yeah, it is.
It's expensive.
It is expensive.
I mean, and I don't see us leaving the state.
No.
I just don't see us leaving the state.
No, not when North Carolina offers so many things.
Yeah. And so you guys that, if you're like us and don't have a whole lot of money, you want to make the most out of your trips and all. And so, yeah, we may have a motorhome, but that don't mean we're going cross country.
No.
There's nothing wrong with that, but you better have a wallet ready of money, because you're going to need to put tires on,
a lot of gas.
I'm telling you, the gas is going to get you.
A lot of gas.
And you're going to run across stuff. And so we've been able to keep from that because it's the way we travel. It's the way we travel. The motorhome does not get near the abuse that a cross country trip would be. Our tires last longer. The gas is not as expensive. And so we're able to not travel as far to get to certain locations, and we can spend more time there. We may travel.
We'll be gone for 10 days, and we're visiting 8 different counties.
Yeah.
So because it's just a hop skip to the next county. And, so
it's really interesting. It's really interesting.
Very interesting. And, and like I said, we're seeing places that I didn't even know existed.
Yeah.
We're seeing geography that you would think you were in a different state. It's just really cool.
It is. It really is. And I mean, honest to God, in these certain counties, you'd swear you were in a different state.
Yeah, you do.
You know, it's that
diverse.
Now, where we're at right now, most of the ground is sand.
Yeah.
As I'm not kidding, guys. I mean, you think, well, we're so far inland, there ain't no way. But most of the ground out here is sand.
Yep.
Is sand. And so it's so wild. And even way back in here, when we go to the sand hills, it's a lot of sand out there. And so, and the sand hills flow into South Carolina and Georgia also. And so, at any rate, I know I'm kind of rambling here, but it's just,
we're just very passionate about our state.
We're passionate about what we're doing, but at the same time, these are questions people ask us.
Yeah.
They ask us these questions. They say, what have you seen? What is the most bizarre thing you said? I remember one guy, we were boondocking on his property. Remember this? He said, I'm not going to charge you anything except you telling stories about your travels.
Yeah.
All I want to do is just hear your stories about your travels.
And you were just contacted this week on one of our videos where we stayed at Falls Lake in Durham from a guy from Durham that did not know that there was a campground in Durham.
Yeah, he had no idea. And this guy, very nice guy, very nice young man. He didn't know.
Yeah.
He didn't know that there was a campground.
So we're helping people find things that they didn't even know were in their own backyard.
Yeah. And so, and he was,
we don't know some of the things that are in our own backyard.
Yeah. Oh my God. We're learning stuff all the time. So I was real happy to help him out. I gave him some links and a review that we did about the campground and stuff. And he has a very successful YouTube channel. And he contacted me. He said, man, I'm from this area and I didn't know there was a campground.
Yeah.
And so he's wanting to check it out. And but see, it's just like that.
Yeah.
It's not about us. It's about us sharing those things that you may not have any clue that's out here. One last thing, and I'm gonna let you go. guys, the maintenance guy that works out here, he has found Indian artifacts out here.
That's right. He did say that.
He found a bunch.
Because the Chawan Indians used to, they used to be, I guess, had their tribe out
found
here.
Pottery, huge arrowheads, and all types of stuff.
I think he said, did he say a hatchet head?
I think a hatchet head also he found.
So,
anyway, okay, guys, we need to go on. This video is getting longer than we normally have, but you know what? Who cares? Watch part of it. Go eat you a sandwich and then come back and watch the other part of it.
We're just sitting here waiting for our dinner to get done.
That's it. You guys take care. We love you, and y'all be safe.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.